Welcome to the Spirit-Inspired Life. This is Yoshie Miakoda. Hi there, this is Yoshie, and welcome to my podcast. And today I want to talk to you about the power of meditation and how meditation changes our brain. And I'm sure that you've heard a lot about how meditation can improve your life. And I'm an avid meditator, and I've been meditating for a decade now on a regular basis. And meditation helps to lower stress and reduce anxiety and organize your thoughts and even lower our blood pressure. You know, a lot of the benefits we hear about meditation relate to how we feel about things and rarely focus on the physical changes that are actually happening inside our brains. And in fact, a person who has a regular meditation routine changes their brain chemistry. And it is these changes that are responsible for you feeling different. And I can see in my own life how meditation changed the way I think and also how I feel. So let's talk about our brain before meditation. And let's talk about the person who doesn't meditate on a regular basis. You know, in all of our brain, we have different sections that are responsible for different things. And when talking about meditation, two of the sections we are most focused on are the lateral prefrontal cortex and the medial prefrontal cortex. The lateral prefrontal cortex allows us to look at things in a more rational way and to keep our emotions in check when we are making a decision, right? And the medial prefrontal cortex is the portion of your brain that focuses on yourself, what you are thinking and how you feel. Now, beside these two sections, you also have the insula, which monitors your bodily sensations or your gut feelings. And we have the amygdala, which is the fear center of the brain. And all of these sections work together to process the information our brain receives and react accordingly. But the way your brain currently reacts to certain situation may not be the way you want it to react, right? For example, if a person who does not meditate on a regular basis, there's a strong connection between the medial prefrontal cortex, the me section, and the insula, which monitors bodily sensations or gut feelings, right? So this means that when you experience a sensation, such as anxiety or fear or tingling, and you're likely to associate it with danger. The medial prefrontal cortex is handling most of the information processing, which causes us to get into negative feedback loops. Now, how meditation changes our brain? You know, the studies have shown that long-term meditation practices actually change the connections in our brain. So people who meditate weaken the connection between the me center, the medial prefrontal cortex, and the bodily sensation center, while simultaneously strengthening the connection between the me center and the lateral prefrontal cortex, the assessment section. So what happens is that rather than just jumping to the conclusion that we are in danger when we feel anxiety, our brain actually becomes more likely to assess the situation and think about it more rationally. You know, we've known for a long time that meditation leads to a decrease in anxiety, but now we know the science behind why that is. We're actually changing the neural connections in our brains. And I want to say to you that changes don't happen right away, right? For anyone looking to alter their brain connections through meditation, it's important to know that this won't happen overnight. So be patient, and regular meditation practice is required to break down the old connections in your brain and to build up new ones. One study showed the changes in the brain after 8 weeks of meditation was roughly 30 minutes of meditation per day, 8 weeks. So when meditating, many of us become frustrated that we're not seeing the results, right, that we want. But if this is you, just stick with it and know that behind the scenes, you are slowly changing the makeup of your brain and that the result will follow in time. And also, you're going to meditate not to become a better meditator, but to become a better human being. It's a sacred practice. So ultimately, we come to the place of understanding that all life is meditation and that every single moment is an opportunity to meditate so that each of us can become a better human being. Thanks for tuning in. If you would like to awaken your spirit and unleash your spiritual growth within, please visit YoshieMiakoda.com. That's YoshieMiakoda.com. And you can access the 3-part video series to unleash your spiritual potential. Now open your heart and be courageous and live out your divine purpose today.